If the lights hadn't been turned on a whim that day, I may not find out yet. My boyfriend is a woman. I thought he was just having low self-esteem, but I didn't expect he is hiding such a big secret. I've always considered myself a pretty smart girl, never suffer in a relationship. But until 24 days ago, I just found out. It turns out that the top liar in the world, it's not your money that you cheat, it's not your color either. It directly reshapes your worldview. My boyfriend of 132 days, that height is 178. The voice is low and nice. Even the fingernails are trimmed clean. Best boyfriend. The second the light is turned on, he became someone I didn't even know. Or rather a woman like me. If I hadn't had that drink that night, if I hadn't had a whim, I think I might still look like a fool. Indulge in his knitting, in that perfect male illusion, until it rots. My name is Xiaoyu. And the best boyfriend who cheated on me for over 100 days. It's called Xiaojin Me and Xiaojin. It's very popular now. I met in that online game. I had just been cheated on by my ex-scum. I spend all day drinking alcohol and games to relieve my worries. He's the kind of wild king who talks very little, but as long as I feel a little wronged in the voice, he would cross the entire map to save me. I'm like a drowning man, caught the last piece of driftwood. Shameless pestering him to take me to the score. Pester him to sleep with me. In those sleepless nights, his voice is my best sleeping pill. Then we added WeChat. I saw the photos in his circle of friends. He looks clean. 178 in height. Cold white leather, wears a white shirt all year round. Or one of those broad blazers. Delicate skeleton. Especially those hands. Fingertips. Nails are always a healthy pink. Simply a benefit of the manual control party. The day we arrived, he was waiting for me downstairs at my company. The sun was shining that day. He didn't bring flowers. Instead, I brought a box that I mentioned casually. Desserts that take a long time to buy. The way he stood in the sun, slightly bowing his head and smiling at me, makes me feel like the guys on the whole street are the backdrop. That tenderness is not fake. It's the kind of cultivation that comes out of the bones. The days after being together, it's romantic like an idol drama. Xiaojin is a very ceremonial person. Every month after we were together, he can create a few festivals for no reason, just to give me all kinds of gifts. The time we spent together, I have almost all the gold he gave me from head to toe. The most expensive time, I casually said my favorite golden compass. He went to the mall that night to buy it, and at that moment I was overwhelmed. I think he must have saved the galaxy in his last life. To meet such a rich man, handsome man who understands me, if not for the accident, I think I will definitely marry him. But I look back now. In those days there were actually loopholes everywhere. It's just that I'm carried away by love. Automatically put filters on those weird behaviors. Like he never followed me to a public swimming pool, even if I bought the best looking bikini, wandering in front of him on purpose. He always said he had skin allergies and couldn't touch bleach. Like he never takes his vest off when he sleeps, even in the summer of 30 or 40 degrees. He was also wearing a tight black corset. Oh no, at the time I thought it was some kind of sports vest, or for shaping, like when we are closest. He always asks to turn off all the lights. Even the curtains have to be drawn tightly. His movements are gentle, even a little cautious. Favorite in the dark. I can feel his body is a little thin. Even at some point, I feel it he's small there. It's almost negligible. And I thought to myself, this man, it must be because of these physiological shortcomings. So humble. To be afraid of being discovered by me, I had to be more engaged, love him more, so as not to hurt his self-esteem. Soon it will be my birthday. He booked a luxurious presidential suite by the river. The moment you open the door, a room full of champagne, roses and pink balloons. The air smelled of expensive perfumes. On the table was a long letter that he had personally written to me. He wrote in his letter that meeting me was the greatest redemption in his life. Said I was the only light in his dark life. We all drank a lot of red wine that day. Alcohol ferments in the blood, make the atmosphere very sticky and ambiguous, catalyzed by that extreme romance and tipsy. When love is strong, I suddenly had a strong desire. I want to see him. I want to see this one I love so much. What does it look like when you are in love? I had the guts, while he's not paying attention, reached out and turned on the switch by the bedside. Snap! The warm orange desk lamp at that moment, brighter than the afternoon sun, lights instantly filled every corner of the room, also pierced the lie that lasted 132 days. I see it. I saw it all. What kind of body was it? No Adam's apple. The clavicle is too slender. Where it's supposed to be masculine, it's hopelessly flat. He let out a terrified scream. In a panic, cover your body with a quilt. That moment, I felt as if the entire room had been drained of oxygen. The heart is gripped by an invisible hand. It hurts so much I can't breathe. He looks crazy, child. He even crawled and grabbed the clothes on the ground and put them on his body. The action is embarrassing to the extreme. He can't look at me. Just keep your head down. I keep repeating sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't know where I got the strength. I rushed over and yanked open his bag. Pour out everything inside. The blue and white ID card fell out. I picked it up trembling. The gender column is like a poisoned knife, and it went right into my eye. I screamed hysterically that you were a woman. Xiaojing, tell me, are you lying to me? What the hell is going on? What do you take me for? He heard my roar. Suddenly he hugged my leg. Tears trickled down my instep. After a long time, he finally spoke. He said he was intersex. These 3 words are like thunder. Broke my last sense. She said that when she was born, doctors and parents thought she looked like a girl, so the family has been raising her as a girl. Put her in a skirt, braids, or a teenager. During puberty, she started to grow an Adam's apple. Although not obvious. He started growing a beard. Sound louder. Even the bones start to develop towards men, but he still has the female part in his body. This physical dislocation make him a monster in everyone's eyes. Being excluded from school, disliked by family. He can only desperately go through external decoration to hide their own shortcomings. He grew up thinking of himself as a man. He plays ball, he plays video games. He worked out like crazy, just to make myself look like a normal man. He grabbed my skirt, humble as a speck of dust. He cried and said, little fish, when I met you, I really like you. I really want to be with you too, but I don't dare to tell you the truth. I suffer every day. I'm scared every day. I'm afraid if I tell the truth, you'll look at me like a monster. I'm so greedy for the feeling of being with you, so I cherish every day with you. I even thought about it. It would be great if I could hide it from you for the rest of my life. And I shoved him away, so strong that even I was surprised. I pointed at his nose. The voice is trembling. Can you lie to me if I say you like me? Is your so-called love built on deception? Do you know, I consider you my future husband. I even thought about taking you to meet my parents. I thought about marrying you and having children. Now you're telling me you're a woman. How do you want me to face the feelings I paid? You make me feel like a joke. And I screamed. Put the necklace around my neck that he just gave me. Pulled down. Slammed him in the face. He didn't dodge, just looking at me in despair. I grabbed my bag and rushed out the door. In the elevator at night, I looked at the messy clothes in the mirror, tears all over my face. I even cried my makeup. Suddenly there was a violent churning in the stomach. I crouched in the elevator corner. I retched regardless of the image. He gently weaved a huge cage, locked me in, made me think I had found true love. And it was all for naught. Is this the price I have to pay? Because of craving for that little tenderness, because of the little bit of so-called ritual, have to bear this. Is the truth enough to destroy the soul? It's day 24 of our disconnection. In these 24 days, he didn't call me. Just every day at 3 a.m., send me a photo on time. Sometimes it's the roadside where we ate together. Stall. Sometimes it's the gifts he used to give me. Sometimes it's a niche attraction that we've checked in together. He didn't say please come back. There's no superfluous explanation. He's just using this almost cruel way. Tell me about the guy named Xiaojin. Although gender is false, but those companions are real. Those hearts are real. I began to suffer from severe insomnia. Staring at the ceiling all night long, I even started hallucinating. I think he still smells like him in the house. The kind of faint, slightly cold cedar. I hated him. I hate him for ruining all my fantasies about love. I hated him. I can no longer accept the kindness of others calmly. But every shivering night, the first thing that came to my mind, it turned out to be his long and gentle hands. Don't be afraid of what he said to me in the game. I have asked myself countless times, if he had told me the truth in the first place, will I fall in love with him? I don't know exactly. In this age of face recognition, in this age of fast food romance, his tenderness and meticulousness, it really made up for all my lack of emotion. But after more than 100 days of extreme tenderness, can I still fall in love with someone else? I feel as if I have lost the ability to love. Everyone feels like wearing a mask. Everyone thinks it's acting. This is probably the cruelest part of emotion. Some love is like a well-planned murder. He gives you the best environment in the world. Let you sink into this big dream. Then when you are happiest, shred it all with your own hands. Let you see the bloody truth. He did pay the price. He uses his self-esteem with physical pain. Accompany me with a secret that can explode at any time. He should live every day in panic, and the price I paid was that I couldn't trust it anymore. It's the broken one, a heart that can never be put together again. In this city of steel and concrete, we are all searching for love, looking for a place where we can feel safe. But sometimes, we're not looking for that person at all. It's projected by that person, the light and shadow of our fantasies. We fell in love. Often it's just the feeling you crave. When the lights come on, the lights went out, the shadow disappears. All that's left is a glass ballast, and the self that can never heal in the dark.